Hey guys, it's Ian K for Peep This Out, back again with another one for you. Welcome to the Friday night live stream on mobile, guys. We're doing something just a little bit different tonight, so hang tight for just a second. We'll wait for some people to jump on. If you guys can share this out with all the peeps that you know, that would be amazing. It is great to be on here with you. I'm going to be on for about a half hour tonight, guys. I am so packed with stuff to do that I'm going to have to cut the stream short this week just a little bit, but let's see what we've got here. I am on my phone doing this tonight. Let's see if we can get some a roll call of people that are on here right now. Anthony Camacho, what's going on? Good to see you. Hedwig, etc. Good evening. Sebastian Russell, great to be on here as well. Scott, what it do, man? Great to see you guys. We're doing it at 9 o'clock tonight here. I know. I'll be on for about 30 minutes tonight, guys, and I'll tell you exactly why in just a few. But I'm using my mobile device here. I'm on my Wi-Fi connection here at home. How's the sound? How's the visual for you? Does everything look clean? Or as clean as it possibly can, hopefully? Love food like I do. How you doing? Great to see you. Sebastian, I'm using my Galaxy S7 Edge. And front-facing camera is not too bad. Elizabeth Ricard, great to see you as well. Lots of stuff to talk to you about here. Visual not so perfect, but good. It's compared to my regular HD camera. I know it's going to be a little bit of a drop just for right now, but I wanted to jump on and say hello to you guys, spend some time. You know, I love doing these Friday night live streams. It's always so much fun to do, without a doubt, and I definitely look forward to it there. It kind of breaks up the monotony of the crazy week and the crazy life that I have outside of this stuff. So let's see here. Phone quality is good. Good. I'm glad you guys are liking that. I know the front-facing cameras on most mobile devices are nowhere near as good as the resolution in the background, or the back of the phone, I should say. So I'm glad everything is cool. So, Wormburger, nice collection you got there. Yes, you guys are getting a much broader view compared to the way I have it framed. So you may see some stuff that are kind of like off to the sides here. Some of the wifey stuff that you'll see right over here, and some of my stuff I'm recycling down over here. Things that I have to do, a lot of supplies. But great to be on here with you guys. Checking in. Lyric, what it do? Great to see you on here. Appreciate you guys. I've got my phone propped up on a little mobile phone holder on my tripod that I normally have my camera on, which incidentally, this is what I use to stream whenever I'm doing. This is my original camera that I started my channel outside, actually in the very beginning with. And I actually use this to stream out to my laptop directly here. So this is kind of a cool thing. Definitely a second life for this here. Little Maria Garcia, what it do? Hola, hola, back at ya. Oh, it's good to see you guys on here right now. Let me see here. I'm going to go through. Yeah, there's a lot of, again, doing this on mobile is a little difficult because I get a lot of a quicker stream of content flinging up here. So I'm just going to keep scrolling through because there is just a lot here. RDR Food Reviews, what's going on, man? I saw that you did the Arby's review. I have like 2 to 3 videos of comments to catch up on. So I've been seeing a few of the notifications that jump on my phone whenever I do reviews there. But this last week has been chaotic, and I'll tell you exactly how I'm wrapping it up. I'm right in the middle of a couple of things right now, and then one more filming that I have to do on Sunday that I'll talk about here, and I'll give you an idea of what's going to be coming on. But man, good stuff there. But RDR Reviews, great to have you on here as well. That Arby's triple stack is no joke, baby. I think you know that for sure. I can't wait to see your thoughts. I saw your comment on my phone, like I said, in terms of what you gave it, and it's justified. It's justified. So we'll talk about my rating as to why I gave it what I gave it, and then we'll go from there. Let's see what we've got on here. Anthony Camacho, Naked Egg Taco. Yes, I did something today that I'm going to be talking to you guys about here, which you'll see most likely on Sunday. I'm actually, believe it or not, about 3/4 of the way finished with the edit on that. So, and I have to kind of dress it up. So let's see here. We've got Digo, bus driver, what it do? I've been waiting to ask your opinion of today's BK review. You know, I haven't seen anything performance-wise on my review that went live at 6 o'clock tonight. I basically set a lot of these things up ahead of time because a few of these things are filmed days in advance, sometimes a week or two. That one was filmed a few days ago, so naturally that was kind of one that was thrown into the mix. My contact at BK that I've been talking to, who I've known for a long time, went down there, filmed that one, put that one together, and then that went live tonight at 6 p.m. So I haven't even seen how that one is doing. And since I'm using my phone right now, I am barely, just like I said, coming up for a breath after getting some work done outside of everything that I'm doing here right now. But if you guys can let me know how many views it's got, how many thumbs up it's got, I'm going to check it here later this evening. because tonight is probably going to be taco night for me. I'm feeling some tacos right now. It's Friday night. in there. So we'll talk all about that stuff for sure. Let me jump on down here. Lyric just reached 100 subs. Awesome. Warren Yaz, what it do, baby? Great to see you. Thanks so much for jumping on. Digo, I subscribe to you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And for anyone who's watching this right now on my channel who doesn't know who I am, my name is Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out reviews here on YouTube. Produce high-quality food reviews, or I'm trying to do the high-quality food review game. I'm trying to bring the full detailed breakdown visually, and really just breaking you off in terms of what you can look forward to if you decide to try any of these things that I'm taking a look at. So if you like what you see, definitely hit the subscribe button. Smash the like button to this video as well. I will be posting the unlisted link of this live stream on my Patreon page, which you guys can find at patreon.com/peepthisout. And for those of you guys who are not signed up for those tiers, which is, of course, it's completely optional, the middle of September is going to be the first gift card giveaway that I'm going to be doing. So all the people who are registered for the qualifying tier are going to be thrown into the mix, and then it's just going to go from there. So I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun. I do post a lot of my reviews on Patreon as well, and you'll see some stuff down in the future which will be specifically for that, which is cool. I'm working on that as well. I'm just trying to catch a breath because I'm a one-man show with everything that I do here on my channel. So look forward to that. But again, patreon.com/peepthisout. All the details will be there, and you guys will find all the details on what will be in the future as well too. There are a lot of fun stuff there. Love food like I do ×2. BK Rodeo Burger look good. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. Had a lot of fun doing that. And we got 32 peeps right now watching this live stream on mobile, on Wi-Fi, stable connection. We should not have an issue, knock on wood. Hopefully we'll be good tonight with everything here. But good stuff all around. So, all right. I'm going to jump on down to the bottom over here. So guys, crazy week, crazy week. It's very uncommon for me to launch 2 back-to-back reviews, especially what I consider hero content. Whenever I produce a video and spend time on for editing and just all of those things thrown together, really showcasing exactly what it is that I'm taking a look at there. To do 2 of those back-to-back is a lot of work to put together, even though they were shot a day or 2 in advance, sometimes a little bit longer. The editing process and the pacing and everything too there is really the thing that makes it time-consuming. So it's a blast to do, don't get me wrong, I love doing it. But launching the Arby's triple stack review, let's start off with that one first there. Who has actually seen that review? And if you guys haven't seen the review, have you at least tried the product? Have you guys tried the Arby's bourbon barbecue triple stack? Let's talk about that for just a couple of minutes, because personally for me, I got to tell you, Arby's can really do hardly any wrong, to be honest. Sebastian Russell has tried it. Bus driver, cool. Cool, cool. RDR, yeah, we know RDR did it. If you guys haven't jumped over to my boy RDR over there, you need to jump on over. He's got a very, very cool food review channel over there, doing his thing, in his style, in his way, having a good time. And that's really what it's all about. YouTube is about having that positive outlook on what you're doing there, and really just having as much fun as possible, creating content that you want to stand by and really just makes you feel good inside, and to know that other people are watching, it's pretty awesome. So without a doubt there, it's some good stuff. But RDR reviews, RDR food reviews, without a doubt. I know that he did the bourbon barbecue triple stack as well. So a lot of fun stuff there. So definitely jump on over. Give him a like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff there. And obviously you can tell him Ian K sent you, because, you know, obviously we're talking about it right now. But the Arby's triple stack, I got to tell you, really, really good stuff. Like I said, Arby's can really hardly do wrong in anything that they put out there. They have the same basic menu in terms of the meats there, and that's one of the reasons a lot of people are saying, well, I'm just going to be spoiling it for you right now. Not giving it a perfect score. Was it the perfect sandwich? I don't think it was the perfect sandwich, but I really, really enjoyed it. What it was trying to do, it did very, very well. But at the end of the day, it's the brisket, it's the Angus steak, it's the oven roasted turkey. You know, the 13-hour marinated brisket is always awesome. But I got to be honest, I mean, I've had those meats a million times before at Arby's there, in all various reviews that I've done. And I love it. It's good, don't get me wrong. But it was just kind of like, it's not something that I can say is the perfect sandwich, those types of meats. Now, the porchetta, which was good, which I did previous to that, the pork porchetta, the smoked Italian, actually, I should say, porchetta there, was really, really good. And that was up there. That is something truly, truly in line, I think, with something that would deserve something a little bit above the norm there with that there. If it's something that somebody makes, the same type of thing year after year, or product after product, it's hard for me to kind of say it's an absolute 10. There's got to be something really different about it, which is different from what they have. Not to say what they do isn't that great. It is. It's great. But like I said, Arby's is delicious anyway, and even says Arby's is delicious. Trademark is on there. So not to say it wasn't a perfect sandwich, but guys, 9 out of 10, it virtually is, right? I mean, 9 out of 10 virtually is. So delicious sandwich without a doubt. A lot of fun putting that video together, and again, just showcasing the amount of carnivorous goodness that you guys are going to get in that bourbon barbecue triple stack is on point there. And if you don't believe me, jumping over to RDR Food Reviews, and you can see what he has to say about it, because I'll be doing it as well. I already know what he gave it, so I'm sure it's going to be awesome to see it there as well too. Okay, my thing just updated here. I'm all the way at the bottom here. This thing is going quick. Man, I'm having some trouble with this here. Love food like I do. New Dunkin' Donuts location looks cool. Yes, good times with that. That was a quickie to throw out there in the middle of preparation for all the stuff this weekend. I wanted to put some content out earlier this week. And they just opened a Dunkin' Donuts here in Pasadena, which is actually the flagship location where they're testing it, minus the donuts in the name. Now, before everyone freaks out and says, well, is it just called Dunkin'? Does that mean that they don't have donuts? Guys, it's still Dunkin' Donuts. If you have the name like that, they're still going to have donuts. And as you guys may have seen in the video, if you haven't, you'll find it. I don't know if it's down below in a playlist just yet, but if you just click the video link on above the screen here right now, you'll find that that quote-unquote review. It's really more of a quick little vlog showcase of what they've got going over there here in Pasadena. Just to give you an idea of what it looks like, there's plenty of donuts there, but there's more of an emphasis on the drinks, on the coffees, on the culottes and all the teas and stuff like that too there, in addition to the breakfast sandwiches and all the other food stuff that they're introducing there. Plus it's a brand new location and it looks cool. And I gotta be honest, the fact that it's 5 minutes from my house on top of it, I'm cool with that. I'm completely cool with that. I've been there literally maybe, I think 5 or 6 times now already since it's been out. It's almost like my daily go-to, and that could be one of the reasons why I may seem so wired and frazzled sometimes. Not right now, I don't think, but good times there. Bus, what's the name of the taco truck on Rosemead? That is Tacos El Pollo. Tacos El Pollo. You'll find that in the LA Week playlist there. Tacos El Pollo there. We were just there a few nights ago again. Probably going to hit it up after tonight too, to relax on top of it. So, guys, Burger King, Rodeo King, a bigger version of that. Honeycombs, Rosemead and what? It's Rosemead and Colorado Boulevard, more in East Pasadena. Right at the corner, across the street, you'll see a Big 5 Sporting Goods. There's the Jack in the Box where I do a lot of my reviews right next to that. A lot of the drive-thru stuff is done there. So Rosemead and Colorado, without a doubt. Take a look at my LA Week playlist. You'll find the links and everything on Yelp on where to find them. Pictures of all the good stuff there for sure. Berkshire Bacon Lover, good to see you, man. It's been a minute. Wants to become more like a drink place, less than 20 minutes in New York. Yes, I agree. I definitely agree. I think they're trying to change that there. Now, keep in mind, Starbucks actually took coffee off of their name a lot as well. So, yeah, without a doubt, there we'll have to see. RDR Food Reviews. Arby's is dropping turkey leg Sunday. We're going to talk about that last. Yes, of course I'm going to be doing that. That's going to be a good time. I'll tell you a few little details about that in just a second, RDR. Some fun stuff there for sure. So guys, Burger King, the Rodeo King, another variation of those premium King line of burgers. A lot of fun putting that review together. Really, really fun on that one there. It's got a little rodeo theme with some green screen horses and stuff like that I kind of threw in at the last minute that I thought worked, which was a lot of fun to do there. But I got to tell you, I mean, these burgers very rarely can really do wrong, just like Arby's can rarely do wrong with the meat situation that they've got going on over there, as I'm getting tongue-tied. But very, very thick meat, lots of cheese. There's usually some variation of the toppings, but man, super, super dense. The Homestyle New Whopper 2017 recipe is in effect there, so you've got the salt and pepper and maybe just a little bit of something in that makes it, for me, just a little bit saltier, but it's still flavorful. I mean, it's good, which is good there. But naturally, the Rodeo King, it's a larger version of the Rodeo Burger that they've had so many times in the past, just adding a lot more bacon to it, for sure. So it is kind of cool, you know, the way that it looks. And personally, for me, that's one of my favorite thumbnails for my content from Burger King that I've done there. I just think that burger just pops off that picture, which is amazing. It looked amazing. It was awesome to film it, to eat it, to try it naturally. But I got to tell you, really, really good stuff there. So take a look at that one there. That is the newest from BK right now, along with another something which is going to be coming. My guess is in about a week and a half. So I'm going to find out more details on what this may be early this coming week there. But BK definitely, I'm telling you, they have some really, really cool stuff coming there for sure. Bus, does it compare to the Western bacon at Carl's? Looks like more onion rings on the BK one. You know, the difference is the meat. Carl's Jr. Has more of a char taste to it. So for me personally, I prefer the Western bacon cheeseburger. But just in terms of just the overall flavor of BK, I mean, if you love BK, you'll be right at home with this. The barbecue sauce for me, I think for Carl's Jr., I got to be honest, Bus, is a little more richer at the same time. Now the Steakhouse King, which came out a few months ago, that actually had the A1 steak sauce in it. There was a lot of confusion, you know, as reviews were coming out. Is this actually, what kind of barbecue sauce is this? I found out it was the A1 steak sauce specifically for that there, so I have that listed. But you can tell there's a difference. This barbecue sauce is not like that. It's good, it's got the sweetness, but naturally it's really more like a hyper whopper, minus all the veggies on top, so to speak there. But man, 6 onion rings on that thing. Plenty of bacon, plenty of smoked cheddar, which I could hardly taste. It was kind of holding it together. But man, I gotta tell you, really, 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 really dense, very hearty on that one there. But like I said, if you like BK, you're gonna be right at home with that one. It was really fun to eat, and the thing is just huge in my hand. Holding this thing, the Whopper burgers are pretty crazy. So the premium king line gets the job done with being the double, and with about a ½ pound of beef on that thing before it's cooked. Even still, it's still got some power to it there. Derek Levesque, what it do? Just finished Alien Covenant. Didn't really understand why the guy was harboring the aliens and why there is the previous, and was he there from the previous failed mission? You know, I really don't want to talk too much about that, spoilers, because there are some people obviously who haven't probably seen Prometheus even to help you understand some of that. So Derek, take a look at Prometheus there for sure. I think pretty much a lot of the stuff that's out there, people already know. That essentially it's 2 different versions of that character, David. You know, it's definitely not Walter. So they're 2 different androids. One's supposedly better than the other. So great film either way. I really hope they make another one. I know it really didn't make as much as much money as they thought. So there's like a lot of like wondering what's going to happen with the franchise. But there's a lot they can do with it, especially with the way they left that there. So yes, Derek, take a look at Prometheus. You'll definitely dig it for sure. So guys, let's get into the third thing coming out. Let's see, Lightning Scorpion just watched the Rodeo King review, and I come here, and you talking about it again. Yeah, it was a fun review to put together there, Lightning. It really was. So I'm glad you had a chance to take a look at that. Thanks so much for checking out the review, and all the love and support that you guys are showing on that. I will be catching up on my comments this coming week, because there's a reason why you're going to see a flurry of content between now and Monday, and I'll tell you that at the very end. So I'm getting it all in for a reason right now, trust me. Anthony Camacho looks like Ed Warren in the Conjuring films. Patrick Wilson, the actor who plays him, well, maybe just a little, who knows. Who knows. Alright, so guys, today I managed to get into the Naked Egg Taco tasting event in Laguna Beach, California. Literally, it's like maybe 50-60 miles from here. Warren Yaz, can't wait to see the new It movie. I can't wait either. Believe me, I am super excited for that. It comes out 3 days before my birthday, September 8th. I'm counting down. They've got a VR experience in Hollywood over the next few weeks that I'm looking forward to going to check out. But huge fan of the book, huge fan of how closely it's supposed to be to that, compared to the TV series from back in the day, which I just rewatched a few days ago again. Still kind of hokey, kind of cheesy, but I can't wait to see what the new movie's going to be. But guys, the Naked Egg Taco from Taco Bell, it's exactly as you'd expect it to be. That's all I have to say. I know you guys have probably seen the pictures all over the internet right now in terms of just what it is. But I got to tell you guys, it really was a lot of fun to drive on down there. I took a trip down with the wifey earlier today. We had a 3 o'clock appointment to be there. Left shortly after 12 o'clock, around noontime. It took a while to get there because of traffic and just in general. I was pretty trashed by the time I got there. So yeah, we'll have to see here. Bus wants to go have some tacos, so thanks to your review in LA Week, we're heading to Taco Truck. Cool, no work tomorrow? Definitely, yeah, swing on up there. I believe the hours are from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. every single day, Bus. So definitely take a look at that Facebook page or the Yelp page. The links that I have in the LA Week description review for that one there. You'll enjoy it. So anyway, Naked Egg Taco, got down over there, had basically everything all set up. I was really surprised when I got there. It was a very small location. I was really kind of surprised that they were actually doing it at one of the classic Taco Bell locations, and you guys are going to see this in the video coming out on Sunday. But really a small spot there. I checked in, got it ready to go. Basically, they had the whole place closed off. People couldn't come in. There were a lot of people coming over trying to get in to get food like normal. And they were just being kind of told it's a closed event for right now, but they're giving out gift cards for the inconvenience, that type of thing. But managed to do everything I needed to in the front of the place there. It's got all of my footage, got my intro, a few different things, you know, things to kind of piece together. And when we got inside, had some cool swag. So I just kind of wanted to show you some of these things here. Take a look at this shirt here. I guess it's considered a limited edition. Taco Bell and breakfast, I guess. Is that the thumbnail right there? Something like that. I love the fact that it is an egg, if you take a look at that. So you've got the egg white, and you've got the yolk right over there in the shape of the bell. So Taco Bell is revolutionizing their breakfast game yet again. Obviously, you know, I know that when I did the first reviews for, at least for my channel, on the breakfast at Taco Bell, I want to say it was like an, I don't know, maybe, I guess March a couple of years ago. Goody Two Shoes, Jane, how you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, it was, I think it was like in March a couple of years ago there. So, everyone was like going crazy for this. I mean, Taco Bell's got breakfast. Are you serious? Taco Bell? But it actually was really, really good. I did a couple of the items. They had the waffle tacos back then, if you remember. I got to tell you, it was really, really, really cool there. So, Mr. Feet, Philly Feet, how you doing? Thanks so much. I'm just showing off a little bit of the swag. I've got a couple of things to show you. Yes, March 27, 2014. Lightning is on it, man. He really is. That was, I think, when my review came out, I think, around that time, the next day. The Crunch Wrap, the Breakfast Crunch Wrap, and since then they've had a bunch of different things that are on there. So really, really cool. Now they've got the Naked Egg Taco, and it's essentially what you're going to think it is. It's basically a fried egg folded over, but it's processed in where the yolk is in the middle. So you guys are going to see that in the review coming out on Sunday. So this was a lot of fun to shoot this here today. Basically had to do it inside the restaurant. It was very small. One of the first times that I've actually been inside of a restaurant doing it in that capacity. I mean, I was mic'd up, ready to go. But it was really kind of cool. I had my little lapel mic on. I looked like a newscaster. I had people looking at me like, who is this guy? I've got my 4K camera doing my thing going around. But this is one of the swag items that they have there. So it was kind of a cool thing to get there. Now check this out. They had a Bloody Mary bar off to the side. And I was blown away by this. I was like, are you serious? A Bloody Mary bar giving away complimentary glasses that are actually branded with Food Beast on them here. So these are actually really, really cool. So this is a Food Beast Ooze Fest cup here. World premiere of 20 plus unique cheese creations in here. So you'll see these things sitting up on the in the back here. I'm gonna find something to put on the shelf here, but you know, my wife and I kind of got lit up on some Bloody Marys. I mean, they had a full bar and all the fixings, bacon, things that you can put in. You're going to see some things quickly in the video just to kind of give you a quick little rundown to give you an idea. But this is actually kind of cool. Food Beast. Nudes, nudes, nudes. As in noodles. Don't get it twisted. Then again, it is a naked event, so to speak. So I guess it's kind of cool to have nudes, I suppose. But it was really, really awesome to check this out. I was surprised because my wife, Carol, she actually was telling me these are complimentary cups. I mean, these are heavy-duty glasses. These are like restaurant glasses. And I was surprised. I said, yeah, they're complimentary. So I was like, cool. So a couple of washed glasses right now of Bloody Marys. And that's kind of like okay from that right now, which was kind of cool. And then some swag shirts, which was kind of cool as well, too. They gave my input on the product at the very end. And it was just a lot of fun to film. So really, really fun stuff. That video is going to be coming out on Sunday. I'm going to pretty much have that one done, and then it'll be up most likely 6 p.m. on Sunday night. I know it's going to be the Game of Thrones finale night. I'm super excited for that personally. But I got to tell you guys, so much fun to drive on down and check that out there. That's the third video this weekend coming out there as well. On Sunday, however, I'm actually going to be at Arby's doing the filming over there for the turkey legs. And I know a lot of people are saying they're super excited about this right now. Just to give you a little heads up on it there, the price point that I found out is a little above the $5 range, which is not expensive. from what I was told. So take a look at that. That's going to be put together. I'm going to film that on Sunday, and then I'll start putting that together, and that most likely will be out on, so I'm finding a spot for this here, on Monday at 6 p.m. Goody Two Shoes, turkey legs. Yes, they have in the flair for the Renaissance Fair. This is Renaissance Fair season pretty much all around the country there. I know here on the West Coast it's very popular. And if you do a search on that online right now, you will see a thing from Arby's where it says turkey is coming. You know, so it's got the whole Game of Thrones type of thing, the way it feels. But they're serving these huge turkey legs that are just over, I want to say about a pound or so for what they are. They're smoked and they're salted in brown sugar. A little bit of salt, I should say, and some brown sugar. I'm going to get some more detail there. And then they smoke them for a huge amount of time. It's only at select locations right now around the country. And you can find them on chewboom.com. There's an article that's there. It's all over the place, for sure. But really, really good stuff there in terms of what that's going to be. A little over $5 or so for it. I'm going to be filming that Sunday morning, and then we'll see what's up with how the quality is going to be in terms of presentation. I actually have an opportunity to film that tomorrow, because I know the people that work there, but at the same time, they're not going to have the window graphics up and things like that, and I want to show that. So I didn't want to just like have it only half done at the same time. So I'm just going to go in on Sunday, because I got to be honest, this week leading up to right now has taken a drain. It's taken a huge toll on me personally, and I'm pretty tired. So tomorrow I'm going to be kind of relaxing and getting the cut ready for Taco Bell, which will be out Sunday night. And then the Sunday filming will happen, and then Monday you'll find the Arby's review is what I'm shooting for there. So in the span of a few days, literally about 5+ pieces of content is there. Now, if you're asking yourself, why are you doing that? Why are you killing yourself to do that? I will tell you that right now. Let me answer just a couple of quick questions here. Let's see, egg taco shell made of eggs. Yes, it's a fried egg. More of like the white part, which is really good. The egg whites and a little bit of the yolk that's in there. Just a taco with an egg in it. Seems kind of dull. No, Derek, actually the shell itself is the egg, and then the inside you have a choice of bacon and sausage, and then you have some shredded cheese, some cheese sauce, and then you have the potatoes from the Potato-rito that's in there. But it was pretty decent, I got to admit. And there's ways to customize it, and you'll see those things in the video when you see it there. I pretty much have it all together. I just have to kind of edit it, paste it, and then dress it up a bit for public release. So you guys will be able to take a look there for sure. But the main reason, just to get back to this too, as to why I am producing all of this as quick as I can to get it all done and out there, is because I have to send my laptop into Apple. I'm actually going to be in the Glendale area to drop off my laptop, because one of my USB ports on the side, the metal housing on the inside of the actual laptop itself is bent in. I'm not sure how that happened. I mean, I'm very careful with my stuff, but it's not letting me make the connection because of it. So the port itself is kind of bent, so I need to actually turn my laptop in, and that means I'm going to be without a laptop for about 3 to 5 days on average. So you may see another live stream mobily like this in the meantime, just to kind of do some fun stuff with you possibly. But I wanted to make sure I knocked out as much as I could review-wise, content-wise, so you guys have the content up naturally. Now the 31st is also the release of the strawberry freeze, or whatever they're going to call that, from Taco Bell, and that's a variation of something that I reviewed last fall, actually, late last, I want to say around December of last year, when they did the Mountain Dew Baja Blast popping freeze. It was like the Pop Rocks type thing as well. So the version that they're coming out with has strawberry in it there. That's going to be out on the 31st as well. So once I get my laptop back, I may come back and revisit something like that. I had a lot of fun checking that out. Without a doubt, hit the Taco Bell playlist down below, and you'll find those videos from the loaded fries, which was another test market item that I did during that time, as well as that popping freeze. That was one of the Baja Blast things where it actually has the Pop Rocks in it, like the Firecracker Burrito. So, which was a blast to do. Which, incidentally, I asked them about that today. Some corporate people were at the event for Taco Bell, and I said, what's the deal with the Firecracker Burrito? Is that going to be national? And they said, well, initially, the test that they did initially on it was really more for operations. I think it's more to show that, you know, they can get locations to kind of prepare it and the way that it's put together. And then the next step is to release it regionally in a broader scale. So once it goes into that phase, we'll see what happens there. My guess is you probably won't see it. I'm just guesstimating based upon what they're saying, at least into next year sometime. And usually at about a year or so is when most of this stuff does come out, or 6 months at least. Being that it's a firecracker type thing with Pop Rocks, how could they not try and market that, you know, by next 4th of July? So we'll see what happens if it comes out earlier. There you go. You know, inside scoop in terms of what they told me when I was at the event today, because that was one of the first things I asked after they asked me what did I think of the naked egg taco. So there you go. So fun stuff to look forward to. Like I said, you have some content. I'm telling you, you know, I'm all about producing hero content between now and Monday, and that way once I'm out of my out of commission for just a few days with my laptop. Now keep in mind, all they have to do is basically pop the top on my thing there and pop out this little I/O board that has the USB port, my headset jack, and then the power. That little piece. It's like a $17 total piece, but with the labor cost, it's about 85, 90 bucks to do it there, and it's going to keep me out of commission for about 3 to 5 days. So think of it as a little bit of a breather for me, at least in the meantime, and that way you guys at least have the content that's out there. So we'll have to see there. Warren Yaz, thanks so much for jumping on. I'm going to be on for just a couple of more minutes myself right now. Elizabeth Ricard, please tell us you didn't tell them to throw Pop Rocks in it. No. Now let me tell you one thing about this firecracker burrito. You cannot have that pre-made with the Pop Rocks in it, because once you do that, the moisture instantly does its thing and then eventually they fizzle out. So there's no way that they can actually do that in time by the time you get it and get into it to really give you that effect the way that I did the review on that. Because when you put it on yourself, and you got to be careful when you do it yourself because of how much that it really lights it up because it's sweet. I'm telling you, that's the way to do it. That's easily the way to do it there. I'd highly recommend that they get that thing out as quick as possible. At least one version of it. But I'm telling you, you guys are going to enjoy the pop and freeze when that thing comes out, because that actually is made with that in it there. And they put enough of it in where I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be really, really good. Lightning Scorpion is asking, of all the Bacon Kings, which is your favorite? You know, I'd probably have to say maybe the Steakhouse. The Steakhouse was good. The Mushroom and Swiss wasn't bad, although that one probably could have used just a little bit more mushrooms, I think, when I remember doing that one there. But I gotta say the Steakhouse. I mean, I'm a fan of like crispy onions and steak sauce and things like that too there, and the cheese, and it was just really, really good. Anything with bacon on it as well. Any of those Kings, they've got my vote. They've easily got my vote. Guys, we got 28 people watching here right now, 21 thumbs up. If you guys haven't smashed that thumbs up button down below, I would greatly appreciate that. And if you guys haven't actually subscribed yet, you know, hit in the upper right hand corner of your display, depending upon how this looks over here, I always get this reversed. That would be awesome as well. Definitely share this video out with all of the peeps that you know. Augustine Diaz, greetings from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Thanks so much for jumping on. I'm really glad that you're able to see me all the way here in the States, and I'm really, really appreciative of that. You're spending some of your time here on a Friday night with me mobily here. This is kind of like my set, so to speak. I've got all my lighting on and everything like that too here. So good stuff, definitely good stuff. So, guys, I appreciate you guys jumping on tonight. I'm gonna be on for just a few more minutes here. Let's see. RDR Food Reviews. Have I heard anything about KFC testing the Smoky Mountain Chicken? You know, I haven't actually been over to my local KFC. I should actually stop by to say hello over there. I'm all about the networking aspect of doing this stuff, just to kind of see, but I know it's been a minute. I know there's another variation of like some Nashville Hot Chicken or something along those lines that's testing that I saw. I can't remember what it was, but it's another variation of that. So we'll have to see. I am actually intrigued about something over in Australia right now. They're actually doing, it's kind of like a zinger sandwich with like a fried mozzarella disc. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I know Chew Boom has definitely posted something on it there. It's got a real gooey piece of cheese on the top. It just looks really good to me. I don't know why. I don't know why. Neon came on late, didn't get the notification. Do not worry, for any of you guys who may have missed anything from this stream, I will be posting the unlisted link. You guys will have the full access to it there on my Patreon page, patreon.com/peepthisout. Definitely bookmark that one. I do post all of my videos there shortly after I release them. I have a lot of scheduling, a lot of apps and things that do a lot of the publishing for me, but I do spend a lot of time setting it up so that way you guys can actually have it on all ends. So whether it's Pinterest, whether it's, you know, all the other social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff, you'll find it. But the unlisted links for these live streams will be on the Patreon page, patreon.com/peepthisout. Let's see, Philly Feet, your thoughts on the channel CW's Flash, Supergirl, Arrow. You know what? I haven't watched any of those shows much past the first season. I gotta be honest. I just can't get into the TV versions of popular comic book characters like that. Although I have to admit, Gotham is not bad. But I'm all about the movies. I'm really all about the movies, for sure. So let's see on here. Drake Drive, have you heard from the endorsement? How's he doing? Yes. Yes, as far as just kind of basic communication there, he's just kind of taking a little bit of a breather right now. But he'll be jumping back in there in due time there. So very, very sparse communication in terms of what's going on. But from what I understand, he's just kind of, you know, taking a breather for himself for a little bit. Sometimes you got to do that, especially when you're putting out content religiously like every week for like 3 or 4 years. And me, I just crossed the 4-year mark putting it out religiously. And so I can appreciate taking a little bit of a break or a vacation, somewhat, so to speak. Larry Nguyen, have I tried the signature sriracha? I've tried the chicken, actually. I did that a year ago before it came out nationally. So definitely take a look at that McDonald's playlist. You'll see the same graphic, the signature sriracha chicken sandwich I did there, and it was pretty awesome. Lightning Scorpion, yes, the darn USB port. I'm telling you, it's the side that I actually have on the side that I plug in my high-speed connection. So I need my ports. I need everything fixed on that there. So I will be out of commission this week. So that's why I'm pumping out my content in preparation for that there. Review Stop, Lucas, what's going on, man? Yes, it has been great to have you on here. Thanks so much for jumping on. I'm only going to be on for another 5 minutes or so. We're going to go a little bit past here just to give some people who have been jumping on time to say hello. And again, everything will be on the Patreon page, the unlisted link to this broadcast. Everything that I talked about, all the swag stuff from the Naked Egg Taco, from Taco Bell, from the event today. The video will be out Sunday night, which is kind of cool. Taco Bell and breakfast, Naked Egg Taco. And of course, the Food Beast cups from there, which was really kind of cool. Nudes, nudes, nudes. It's a really good time today. It really was. Really, really good time. All right, let's see here. Christina Perez from Dallas. Cool. Thanks so much for jumping on here, Christina. It is great to have you on here. Thanks so much for jumping on here again and again. Patreon.com/peepthisout. You'll find the link to this unlisted broadcast. Great to have Christina Perez from Dallas, Texas. Let's peep this out. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Critical. I was wondering about the endorsement recently. Critical, how you doing? Great to see you on here as well. Man, you guys are all jumping on. I know I typically do this at 10 p.m. typically, but there is so much going on that I've got to do right now, including finishing up the Taco Bell review as well as just getting back after today with everything too here. Drifter Nomad, I am definitely not ready for the season finale of Game of Thrones because it has been a roller coaster. This whole 6-episode season or 7th episode that it'll finish off at tomorrow night. I'm very excited for it, but I'm not excited about waiting a year plus for the last season. So there's a chance that it may slip into early 2019 from what I'm hearing too for that. So we'll have to see what happens. Let's see, Fernando, pumpkin spice frozen coffee. Haven't tried any of the pumpkin spice yet. I have been asking them since they've opened up here in Pasadena, but they are not doing any of the pumpkin stuff drink-wise until next week. I know some locations around the country are doing it already. I wish I was one of them, but I have to wait a week or so. So I will be getting the fix this coming week. We'll have to see. So good times indeed. So guys, lots of content. Again, thank you so much for all the love on the most recent reviews. The Arby's review is definitely just something to watch. If you guys are fans of super detailed close-ups, you know I'm a fan of that stuff. You've got some good stuff to look forward to with that one there. The Bourbon Barbecue Triple Stack was a blast to do. And tonight, obviously the Burger King Rodeo King, another blast of a burger to take a look. Really good stuff as well. Again, I'm going to be getting caught up on comments for the last couple of videos that I've had there. Actually, I've got 3 I've got to do now. It's going to be even stretching further this weekend. So you've got some stuff to look forward to. If you guys have commented on anything, the Coke Zero stuff that I've done early last week as well, the Coke Zero, the Zero Sugar, which was a blast to do at Suicide Bridge here in Pasadena. A very haunted yet very scenic and beautiful place at the same time. Good stuff as well indeed there. So lots to talk about. By the time we do this again in a more structured environment here in my office with my fixed laptop, with my port naturally, I'll be back in business. We'll be able to do that for sure. All right, so let's see here. Another couple of things. Let me see. you guys are talking about the Dunkin' Donuts stuff. Yeah, without a doubt, for sure. Elizabeth Ricard, gotta have that chill in the air. Good, good times. Incidentally, guys, I actually have a Pinterest. Actually, what is this over here? Oh, there we go. Okay, Pinterest. You know, I've actually been posting my stuff back over there for the last, I want to say, few days now, but late last week, I actually put together a Pinterest board with my equipment. I get a lot of questions, even to this day, of people asking me, what do I actually use? What is my equipment? What are the things that I use? What are some of the things that maybe I would recommend? So you're going to find a combination of all of that on my Pinterest just by doing a search for me, naturally. I think my username there is Ian-Kiner, but if you do a search on Pinterest for it, you'll see it'll come up. I actually have the Twitter link that I put out for that on my profile, so if you jump over to Twitter and kind of scroll through, occasionally I may post it here and there, maybe find more of a direct way to it there, but it's got links to every single product that either I have, like 99% of it is the stuff that I actually have purchased that I use, and then maybe 1 or 2, 3 or 4 or 5 things that I would recommend that I actually plan on getting. Personally, that I think would make a good thing for you guys to take a look into there. If you're thinking about doing this type of thing, or you're looking for equipment, people ask me about my lighting when I do my night filming, when I do things like that as well. So a lot of fun stuff to look at there, so definitely take a look at Pinterest. A lot of the links that you'll find on my Twitter will link directly to Pinterest when you see it there, and then you can take a look at the boards that are set up. And while you're there, just sub to it. You know, might as well just click the like there, so anytime there's a new edition made, you'll be notified, which is kind of cool. Derek Leveske, what is Pinterest? It's a total visual site, almost kind of like, I want to say like a pre-Instagram type of thing, but it's a very popular site for posting pictures and, you know, blogging and stuff like that as well. But primarily, you know, pictures and stuff too there, which is fun. So Facebook for food is probably a good way to put it, even though Facebook owns Instagram, to my knowledge anyway. So we'll have to see that. We'll have to see. Fernando, Christina Perez loves the background. Thanks so much. You're getting a much broader view of it here. So you kind of see how much of it gets cut off, and then when I do my structured stuff, compared to the previous streams, you'll know what I'm talking about here. But you can see the wifey stuff over here, cabinets and drawers, and then I have a bunch of other stuff behind me here too. Let's see, Fernando. Pumpkin spice coffee from Dunkin' Donuts is often. Yes, it is. We all know it's awesome. It's even better when it's half mocha, half pumpkin, and I cannot wait for that. That's what I am absolutely looking forward to. Let's see. Goody Two Shoes, food reviews. I can never do that. Roll on the floor laughing. Angel Valentine, what it do? What it do? What it do? Kiko, heard from Mr. Happy that you're a big WWE fan. If so, what are your thoughts on the current product? I think Mr. Happy is trolling me, Kiko, because I am not into wrestling any more than I was when I was a little kid, to be honest there. I haven't really watched it since maybe like my I want to say maybe my late teens. But yeah, he's trolling if he's telling you that. Dunkin' Donuts should change the name to Dunks. That's what they're called there in the Northeast. Yes, it's the pet name for Dunkin' Donuts. Kind of like Mickey D's is the unofficial name for McDonald's, right? It is what it is. All right, guys. So one last quick look before we sign off. Taco Bell's Naked Egg Taco coming out on Sunday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The edit is like 3/4 finished, more or less. I just have to kind of dress it up for sure. And Food Beast, I don't know if they were just sponsoring that Taco Bell thing there, but they were there taking pictures and doing all kinds of fun stuff there. These are a couple of the cups, I should say. Nudes, 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 which is kind of cool. And the Ooze Fest world premiere of 20 unique cheese creations there. Pretty cool. So nice little collectibles for the shelf right behind me over here. And again, the Arby's turkey leg coming out on Monday night. That's what I'm shooting for at 6 p.m. And then after that, I'm turning in my computer actually on Monday. So I'm going to be computerless. So I have a regular Windows desktop here, but it's a much older one. So I may actually just be doing commenting and getting things back to normal. So whatever may be coming out during the week, I'll get to, you know, as soon as I can there for sure. But maybe film a few things, you know, in the meantime on my camera, just so I have the content ready to go for sure. So any last questions? Anything that I can answer for you guys before I log this one out here? Another about 2 minutes here. I'm trying to get to the 45-minute plus mark, and then we'll call it a night for right now. A little bit past there. Again, I appreciate all of you guys jumping on here right now. All of my quote-unquote usual suspects, all my cool peeps that always make it a point to jump on. You guys are the reason that the channel has the life that it does. If it wasn't for you guys logging in and everybody else watching and commenting and hopefully subscribing and checking in regularly there, the channel would not be as big as it is getting. Naturally stretching towards that 12,000 subscriber mark. I think we're about 700 plus subs away from that mark there as well. So guys, the support, I'm telling you, I really, really greatly appreciate it for sure. It really is just so much fun doing this stuff for you. And I have a blast creating and putting content together. I absolutely, it's calming for me. It helps me get through whatever I'm going through, and it's just so much fun to do. Larry, do I like In-N-Out or The Habit? Yes, but In-N-Out first. Definitely a fan, definitely a fan. Derek Levesque, are you getting street tacos? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm looking forward to it. Absolutely. Thomas Engleton, what do you think of the next Burger King shake will be? You know, that's a good question. I really don't know. I know that, I want to say, is it Steak and Shake that just came out with like a bunch of different shakes? I think Cinnamon Toast Crunch was one. They had Frosted Flakes. It's like they're coming out with a whole bunch of, a flurry of them. You know, I saw recently there was like a Prime Burger, Prime Steak Burger or something like that. There's so many burgers coming out that I'm kind of losing it in terms of just there's so many just different burgers to do at the same time. But there's got to be something really interesting enough to get me to kind of come back and do the same type of review like that again. I think at this point, you guys know that about me. I want to try and give you something a little bit different as well as maybe detail it out to give you that full breakdown as always, because I have so much fun doing that for you guys. Personally for me though, what would be the cereal of choice? Well, Burger King is really big on, you know, in terms of just the color aspect of it there. Now, personally for me, with Halloween not that far off, I'd probably want to see like maybe a Frankenberry or, you know, Count Chocula or something like that. You know, I think that'd be kind of cool for the holidays there, personally for me there. But I got to be honest, you know, they've done the Fruit Loops, they've done the Lucky Charms. It's kind of hard to say. Maybe something like Captain Crunchberry, maybe. Something like that. I can see something, you know, it's got to have something with color, you know, so we'll have to see. Josiah, how do you decide what to review each week? Well, aside from networking, because I got to be honest, that's 90% of it. For all of you aspiring food reviewers, I'm just going by what works for me, and the way that I've always kind of known this there is you've got to network with the locations that you go to there. So I always check in. I routinely know when things are going to be coming a few weeks out. And just basically kind of fit that in and schedule around my life and things that I have going on. And then whatever I see that pops online, if it's something that I really get the itch to do, then that's typically how it's done there. I usually have things blocked out about a couple of weeks in advance, but I'm planning before that. So I kind of know when things are going to drop, and then at the same time I can kind of fit that in. If anything gets thrown into the mix like late, I can kind of adjust and kind of put it back in there. But it's a process. Like I tell you, I take what I do very seriously. With notes and things like that, so I'm really constantly filming. I'm always looking up what the next thing is, and my passion is just there to just have a blast doing it there for sure. Larry Nguyen, would you ever invite your fans over to your place and hang out? Let's put that in the parking lot. That would be interesting. Maybe. I would definitely say maybe. I can tell you, I am actually planning a live stream here in a couple of months. Early October is the movie coming out that I actually worked on. I did some voiceover work for. And the producer is somebody that I know. And I'm thinking about, we've been kind of batting this idea around, about having him on a live stream here. So if you guys wanted to interact, ask questions, that type of thing. He's produced a bunch of movies that are pretty up there. Some with Josh Duhamel, some people that you may know as well. But the movie's called Better Watch Out. And it's kind of like Home Alone meets Scream type of like horror film set during Christmas time. You may have heard some things online about this. If you do a search for Better Watch Out and you see like an ugly sweater poster, it's a serial killer type of film there. It's a really nasty, grisly type of horror movie type thing. That would be something for you guys to take a look at there. But I'm working on getting him to come into the my office here, and then maybe we can do a quickie live stream for about this amount of time and talk about the film. Maybe I'll have the trailer up that we can do, and you guys can take a look at the trailer and see there. The voiceover stuff that I did is more for some TV stuff that you'll hear in the background of one of the scenes. But it was a blast to put together, I gotta be honest. It was my first time kind of doing officially that way. and really kind of working like animators do with the you know, the headphones on, and you've got the script in front of you and the timing and the pacing, and you're watching on the screen when the cues come up for when you do your thing, and then you have to get into the character. It was really fun to do. So watch for that. It's going to be coming out, I believe, either October 6th or 7th is when it's going to be coming out there. But do a search for Better Watch Out, and definitely like any pages that you may see for it there. It was really, really cool to do. So we'll have to see. Christina, when's the next KBD Productions collab? You know, it's a good question. I haven't talked to Ken in just a minute there. We kind of occasionally communicate on social media, but I know he's busy doing his thing. I believe he's in Cuba right now, doing his thing as well. So we'll have to see for sure. But Ken is a great guy, as all the peeps are in the food review community there. Everybody runs in pretty much the same circles, and we all, you know, fly back and touch base every so often. The cool thing about friends in the community is they're kind of like stars. Even when the lights are out, even when the lights are on, you know that they're still twinkling there, even though it's not nighttime. They're still there. So we all still keep in touch. It's just kind of all over the place. Derek Levesque, no meetups at Sketchy 7-Eleven. Agreed. Actually, if I were to do a meetup of some point, that may be the good way to kind of test it out to see who would show up there, because I think the true fans would, and then, you know, we'd have each other's backs just in case. So we'll have to see. Let's see. Lightning Scorpion, have you guys met Cult Moo? Yes. Take a look at my CraveCon video in the collaborations folder down below, and you'll find my CraveCon highlights, and you'll see Cult Moo is in there. Good times. Those are some cool peeps. We had a really, really fun time. Good stuff. All right. One take, Jake. What it do? It's been a minute. Great to see you on here. I'm just about to log off here, like literally in about a minute now, guys, because it's coming up on that time. Again, I will be over here again next week after I get everything back in order, laptop wise. Hopefully I'll be able to do it like normally and not on my phone, although this is not too bad either. One take went to Dunkin', underwhelming. Oh man, kind of small for Dunkin' Donuts. It is a small location in Pasadena, it is, but it's the product. The fact that it's there, I'm good with it. I'm definitely good with it. So we'll have to see. But Arnold Orozco, take care. Thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate it. Again, guys, the Arby's Bourbon Barbecue Triple Stack review going up right now, which has actually been up. It's going crazy in terms of just performance. You guys obviously are watching it and enjoying it. Thank you so much for doing that. Definitely share it with all the people that you know. I always say, you know, the community would not be what it is without you guys. So it's a grassroots effort to continue pushing that content out there. I love doing what I do for you guys, as well as internally the way it makes me feel. It's so much fun to do. But do share it out with all the peeps that you know. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel just yet, definitely do that if you like what you see over here. I greatly appreciate that. The Burger King Rodeo King review live as of 6 p.m. tonight. I'll take a look at that as well and see exactly how that's doing there. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I'm hearing it looks like most of you guys, I guess, have seen it so far on here, which is awesome. Like food like I do. Take care. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. I appreciate you guys jumping on here right now. Christina Perez, thanks so much for jumping on from Dallas, Texas over there. Is awesome. And then obviously Sunday night, guys, you have some content. Of course, Game of Thrones season finale. We'll be talking about that, I'm sure, next week. But without a doubt, the naked egg taco coming out from Taco Bell, and a little bit of a look at the event that I was at there Sunday night, as well as the Arby's review, which I'm shooting for Monday at 6 p.m. That's going to film in between two other projects right now that I have blocked. So I've got content. It's just content that is just moving and moving right now. So Arby's is next on Sunday, and it is all good. So guys, with that, I think I'm going to close this one out. Guys, we've got 22 people watching right now, 28 thumbs up. Fernando, it's all good. If you came late, do not worry. Patreon.com/Peep This Out is where you guys are going to find the link to this right now. Critical, thanks so much for jumping on as well. In your neck of the woods on the other side of the globe. And guys, if you haven't jumped over to Critical Eats Japan, you need to. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Great content. And if you want to see how they do it over in Japan, fast food wise, and all the other pop culture-ish things that he does with snacks and a lot of cool things, as well as his band, you definitely want to jump on over and subscribe without a doubt there. Larry Nguyen, yes, I have heard. Pac-Man Arcade, that's what it used to be on in between, I want to say close to Pasadena City College, right there on Colorado Boulevard. I used to go when I was in high school. I missed that arcade. That was Street Fighter 2 days for me, and all the variations of Street Fighter back then. I'm telling you, it was a good time. So guys, with that, I think I'm going to close this one out officially now. We're coming up on almost exactly 55 minutes. Thank you for jumping on. Do take a look at the latest reviews from Arby's, from BK, and of course Taco Bell coming Sunday night, and then Arby's shooting again with the turkey leg. I'm excited to check that out, actually. It sounds really good. Monday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then Taco Bell at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sunday night, Game of Thrones season finale. We're going to be talking about that as well. So with that, this is Ian K closing out the live stream officially tonight. Larry Nguyen, peace up to you too as well, and thumbs up to all of you guys for doing that. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up down below, please do that. It helps me out greatly. And of course, one last time, patreon.com/peep this out. You guys are going to find the link to this stream, and anything you may have missed and discussed and all the fun stuff that we took a look at here will be visible in the stream there. So with that, I'm going to have my laptop taken care of this week. I'll let you know how that goes, and we'll be back in just a few. But again, I appreciate it, guys. Like I always say, new content every single week on my channel, so while you stay tuned for that next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty. Good times, guys. Good times. Have an amazing weekend. We'll talk to you soon.